Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin, back again with some more Madden 22 franchise. I keep calling it content, but like that's just because I'm so used to watching Gary Vee videos. But it's a Madden 22 franchise video, man. We got the Detroit Lions and we're going up against the Cincinnati Bengals, and dude's 5-0, so you know he's balling out of control. And this is a competitive league, man. So like to be 5-0 in this league is saying something, but only one of us walking away with an undefeated record, man. So let's just go ahead and get into all this stuff. Now I'm pretty sure prospect highlights are just people that could potentially be drafted, which is cool and all, but you know, I personally don't pay attention to that. I just go based off of 40 times. That's just me though. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see if there's anyone important on this list. Swift is probably the most important person. And I don't see him. Also Bobby Price, because that dude nice, and Perry Nickerson. And I'm gonna sign both of them to 4-year contracts. Because I have yet to see one of these franchises last longer than that. So actually I'm pretty sure this one restarts every 3 seasons, so it literally won't last longer than that. So here's everyone I'm upgrading. I meant to pick my goals in that screen too. I'm trying to pick my goals in that screen more often because it's much faster. But you know, we'll do it the slow way. Always pick the same ones. Because that's the thing. Those are the things that I'm most likely to get on a regular basis. Now let's upgrade my players. Let's see. Jacob Harris. Nice. Cool. See, last time he was a superstar by now, but that's because I was able to put him on a crosser anytime I wanted. I don't have that luxury with Jared Goff. I seriously can't believe I ended up with Jared Goff. What are the chances? Field general for you. Perry Nickerson, let's go. Slot. Awesome. Javin White, my boy. My boy, you need to get to the quarterback even faster. Even faster. Will Harris, I don't even know if you start, but hybrid it is. Blacknall, I know you start. All my receivers are just big and fast. That's the only thing they got going for them. +1 speed. Wow. I was not expecting him to get +1 speed. That's awesome. He started off 89 speed and now he's 91. Oh, that's pretty dope, man. I really wasn't expecting that. Okay, cool. Let's I want to take a peek at my team now that happened, just to see where everyone's stacked up. Jared Goff, DeAndre Swift. I got to keep in mind that he has running back apprentice, so I can put him on an angle route anytime I want. Here's what my receiver core is looking like. Jacob Harris right there, because you know the speed. Charles Harris, Romeo, Liam, Derek Barnes, Anzalone, Javin White, Perry Nickerson, Kuda, Awarie. You know what, bro? Hold on. Which one of you jumps higher? 91. You know what, bro? There. That's perfect that he's 91 speed now, because now he could be the number 2 and then Jeff can be the slot. Because Jeff can jump higher. Cool. Will Harris as free safety, and then, you know, Bobby Price and Tracy Walker the third right here. He's actually let me see. Grant Haley, like, dude, this guy would probably be the best person to use just in terms of sheer speed and being able to move around. No jumping, so maybe not. Maybe not. 82, 88. Like, this guy, I'm just sure just moves around the field so fast, but 5'9", bro. I'm gonna try him out. I'm gonna try him out for one game. You're gonna get on the field once. I'm gonna use you, and then if it doesn't work out, then I'll take him out. And then slot cornerback, we're moving Jeff there now. So that's how we're gonna do that. And then let's check out the Bengals. Whoops. So of course Joe Burrow, but low throwing power, so I'm good there. Jamar Chase is the only real threat that he has. I think I'm gonna just man up by speed, and he has a bad O-line just like in real life. So I'm going to man up based off of speed, and I'm just going to man up my corners the whole game. And the only person who's slow on his defense is his strong safety. So I got to be careful throwing the ball. Like, his defense is stacked, but like his offense is weak in the perfect areas for me. So okay, with that said, man, let's go ahead and actually hold on. Let's look at the stats real quick. So let's see. Similar offenses. He's given the ball away more than me. I'm better on third down conversions. He has the #1 ranked defense. Say no more. Say no more. Okay, let's do this.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Open man is Uzama. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Bulldozes past him, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game with their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's caught by Sanders. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. The Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Trinity Benson.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find 2 unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, 2 heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20, ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015, 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
From the 41, Burrow.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going. And Jamar Chase won the 2019 Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top receiver while at LSU. And the guy who threw him the passes there, Joe Burrow, now his quarterback at Cincinnati.
Now Burrow on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 2, Goff. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
Here's a diving catch right side. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was nothing.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now Goff on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Again, Goff. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Goff. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Jacob Harris. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on third down is Burrow, escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Listen.
On first and 10, Goff. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it first and 10 up at the 20. Back to throw, Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Benson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on second and a yard. Goff now looks to throw. Throw caught by Raymond. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Now a first down throw. Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Throwing on second and 14. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Seibert able to knock this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 69 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. From midfield now, Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. McPherson's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Goff. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Goff. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Goff. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Goff now to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Running right through him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here we go.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for Cincinnati, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Well, there you have it. We ended up getting our first loss on the season, but it's not too bad. Of all the people to lose to, I lost to the guy who was 5-0. So not the end of the world. We did learn some stuff, and we did start to get better and learn. Like, honestly, I just made really silly mistakes. I probably should have gone for the touchdown instead of that, taking that field goal in the fourth quarter. Just those a few silly things, man. Letting that touchdown, 4th and 1, like letting him get a touchdown before half, like that's probably the thing that messed me up the most, was that right there. So we learned from our mistakes. We learned to be much more patient with our reads, because once we did that, we were able to start getting touchdowns very easily. Once I just calmed down and just started making reads the way I normally do. So learning experience, we got to be more patient with our reads again, go back to fundamentals, man. So if you made it to all the way to the end of this video, thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe to watch more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.